Balin writes in on Patreon. Balin says, "Hey, Zach, simple question for you this week. As a fan of the game of football, not as someone in the sports content world, but as a fan of football, what are you most excited about this year? Could be how a particular player will perform, storylines, rule changes, will referees finally be decent, etc." He's got a bonus I'll read it in a minute. Balin, all the quarterbacks, man, are what really, really gets me fired up for football season. Not only, by the way, the college quarterbacks, who are going to be really fun to watch and fun to evaluate and see how they do this year. There are so many college quarterbacks. I got to sit down and make a definitive list, actually. That's a good idea. I keep talking about that, but I need to just make like a list of the top whatever and just really do. That'd be a fun video and a great list. But Matt Ryan in Indy gets me fired up. How is Matt Ryan going to do? Is he washed up? I don't think so. I think he had some bad stuff around him in Atlanta. I think he is a pro's pro that I really respect, and I'm excited to watch how he does with the Colts. Zach Wilson with the Jets. Zach Wilson is immensely talented. We know some of his habits off the field, if you know what I'm saying. That was a pretty fun story. But I like Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's incredibly talented, and I believe in him. And I think he's going to have a good team around him in New York. I don't know they're going to win a lot of games, but they're going to be competitive and fun. I believe that. Mac Jones in New England is poised to be better than ever, and I think going to have a great year and really impress a lot of people. Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville finally has a good coach, Doug Peterson, putting him in a good position to succeed. We get to figure out how good Trey Lance is in San Francisco. I'm a big believer in Trey Lance. I look at Justin Herbert. I look at Josh Allen. I think Trey Lance is along the same vein as them. Insanely physically talented and going to do incredible stuff when he gets his opportunity. How good is Justin Fields in Chicago? I don't know about that one. I worry about him. I worry he's not getting a lot of help in Chicago. I worry that he's not being supported enough, but he certainly is talented, and I'm hopeful for him. Can Tua prove himself? Tua Tagovailoa in Miami. Throwing to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and a better offense with Mike McDaniels, a fun coach who's got good play design. Finally, by the way, Tua has an offensive coach who believes in him. Same with Kirk Cousins in Minnesota. Got Kevin O'Connell, a coach who is going to design a system to work for Kirk and not fight against him, but trust in him and believe in him. Can Kirk Cousins be better with a coach who believes in him? I think so. Throw into Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, handing the ball off to Dalvin Cook. I mean, there's potential there in Minnesota with Kirk Cousins. Russell Wilson in Denver. That's going to be fun. I can't wait. I think they've got potential to win a Super Bowl this year, which is like insane. Drew Lock is in Seattle. Can he play? I don't know, but we'll find out. The quarterback situation in Carolina is interesting. Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. Who's going to play? Who's better? I don't know, but there's a lot of drama, a lot of fun there. There's so many quarterbacks that have something to prove this year. You got Carson Wentz in Washington, Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia, even Lamar Jackson actually in Baltimore. People, he's trying to prove that he deserves a massive contract. And I don't know, man. I love all the storylines that these quarterbacks provide. And it's just, as I look around the football world, the college football, the NFL, the amount of quarterback storylines this fall is unbelievable. And I so miss football. I hate the offseason. I get really, really tired of like, hey, did you know that this retired quarterback said this? And you're like, ugh. Did you know that this guy got paid this amount of money? Did you know that, this quote happened, and this trade happened, and this guy might get traded, and this amount of... I'm like, I don't care about contracts. I don't care about rumors or quotes. I care about games. And I cannot wait for football to be back so that there's something I'm way more excited to talk about, because it's been a rough offseason. It's been one that I've had a harder time engaging with than ever before because it feels so dumb and meaningless. I'm like, man, the other day, Big Ben gave a quote saying like, the young generation is a bunch of divas and blah, blah, blah. And then I saw a bunch of people saying, Big Ben is wrong, here's why, and telling Big Ben what to think and how to say it. It's like, who are you to tell Big Ben what to believe? Who are you to tell a grown man what to believe? Why are we so worried about how other people are behaving? I don't care. You know what I care about? What's going to happen week 1? Who's going to be good? Who's going to be bad? Can Zach Wilson play? Can Tua prove himself? Is Drew Lock any good? What's going to happen in Carolina? Matt Ryan, Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, Carson Wentz. I get so excited. I love the position of quarterback. And this has been the most brutal offseason for me in my entire life, in my personal life, off the field. I called off an engagement. I moved away from Hawaii. Like, it's been good and bad and weird and a roller coaster. And I just miss football. I just really want to watch football again. And we're so close. We're like a month away. And I'm working on predictions right now. And I'm like, I don't even want to do predictions. I just want to get to football season. We're so much close. We're a month away from what I want to talk about. And I just want to get there. Man, I so badly cannot wait for football season. And I think a lot of people will agree with me when I say that. But what gets me excited? The quarterbacks, man. All the storylines. Who's good? Who's bad? Who's not? Why are they good? Why are they not? Why are they bad? Why are they good? I don't know, but we'll find out. And I just can't wait to see it this fall. It's going to be awesome.